It is helpful to be able to visualize the basic construction of a vinyl foil finish and the types of defects and damages commonly found in these finishes. Here is a cutaway of a basic vinyl foil. This is a depiction of three common problems: surface dents, surface cuts, and surface scratches, also called slices. Notice that none of these go all the way through the foil. There are some basic facts the technician needs to know about vinyl foils when dealing with dents, cuts, and scratches. Vinyl foil is embossed at a temperature of 160 to 170 degrees. When applying repair products, be sure to keep the temperature under 200 degrees. At 240 degrees, vinyl foil will lose its texture and develop shiny spots. Before repairing a dent, cut, or scratch, a technician must first make a grain mold in order to have an exact copy of the texture of the foil. Preheat the large heat iron to 350 degrees or for about 5 minutes. Preheat the grain mold with the large heat iron to 240 degrees or for about 30 seconds. Place the grain mold over the surface defect in order to heat the area to 150 degrees or about 15 seconds. Let the vinyl foil cool. If necessary to help blend the repaired area, apply a light coat of finish with a vinyl aerosol. This may be a clear or an opaque custom color depending on the foil. Spray several thin passes onto the area that you are repairing. Bumps and wrinkles are repaired in the same manner. Here you see a bump. Before applying the heated grain mold, use a razor to cut off the high part, being careful not to cut through the foil. This is a typical wrinkle. The heated grain mold is applied directly to the wrinkle. Do not attempt to cut away any of the foil.
After preheating the iron for 5 minutes, heat your matching grain mold for about 30 seconds. Place the hot grain mold over the dent, keeping the direction of the grain mold and the door grain running in the same direction. Heat the dent for about 15 seconds. As long as the vinyl is dented and not crushed, the heat should relax the dent and expand the vinyl. This technique works on smooth vinyl as well as textured vinyl. This may not work for every dent, but it's easy enough and quick enough to try on every dent. Heat only one side of the grain mold because remember, you have to hold the other side. Preheat the grain mold for 30 seconds. Place it over the dent. Press down and heat the dent for about 15 seconds.